The United Nations, the haven for countries seeking peaceful coexistence, the arbiter of truth and justice for some. The United Nations over the last few years has become the referee in global issues. A diplomatic presence that seeks to make the world a better place amidst wars and conflict, to prevent wars and conflict. This year, the global body marks 80 years, providing an opportune time to reflect on its achievements and challenges.
To renew the foundations of international cooperation and to
under the leadership of current Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, the UN made its first global agreement on a common approach to international migration in all its dimensions. Towards the end of the year and the start of 2020, it navigated the world through the COVID-19 emergency by launching a global humanitarian response plan and developed the UN Comprehensive Response to COVID-19 to save lives, protect societies, and recover better. Fast forward to COP26, where the Glasgow Climate Pact is adopted by almost 200 countries after intense weeks of negotiations. It recognized the global climate emergency and resolved to pursue efforts to keep the global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. When the war between Russia and Ukraine broke out in February of 2022, the UN mounted a large-scale relief operation to help those uprooted and otherwise affected by the war. And it continues to intervene in the Israel-Hamas war by spotlighting the need for humanitarian assistance for Gaza's population affected by the war. The UN also intervenes in Africa's food security and the security of lives in conflict areas such as Sudan, the Central Sahel, and the Lake Chad Basin. But the organization continues to be plagued by a number of challenges, such as its overarching veto power system that allows for countries in the Security Council to override decisions and resolutions, frustrating peacekeeping efforts and conflict resolution. And while the Security Council allows for 10 non-permanent members on a rotation basis, African countries are seeking a permanent seat to put forth issues important to the continent. The UN's 80th session of the Great Debate, the Secretary-General Antonio Guterres says, will be focused on the war in Gaza, in Sudan, and climate issues. The coming days, however, will determine the success of this year's Great Debate and perhaps set the scene for the UN's relevance and existence over the next 80 years. Amarachi Ubani, Channel Television News.